Hey guys, before we hop into this tier list video, just wanted to say thank you so much for getting us to 25 likes on the copy deck challenge video. And because we got to 25 likes, we actually far surpassed it. I was supposed to show you my win rate to get to Ultimate Champion from the very first match, and this is it. Doing the copy deck challenge, we did get a 61% win rate. Anyone that could send me a screenshot showing that they did the copy deck challenge and beat my record of 61% to my Twitter, I will add you on either one of my accounts. So good luck to you guys. Enjoy this tier list video. Yo, what's going on, guys? Huffs Rams here, and I'm back with another fantastic Clash Royale video for you guys. In this one, we're gonna be doing, take a wild guess. Wild guess what we're doing in this video. That's right, tier list, baby. Tier list time. So, we're gonna try to get through this as fast as possible. These videos are usually really long, so if you want a more in-depth description of why I put a certain card somewhere, reach out to me, follow the Twitter, I'll answer your DMs, sure. But anyway, first things first, let's just hop into it. Let's get this started. First things first, Zappies. Yup, off rip. Nothing needs to be said about that. I think we all agree, right? If we don't, just, I guess you could skip this video. Anyway, Queen. Let's actually get started on the tier list. Queen. I think Queen's a really good card. Now, is Queen within the best champions right now? I don't think so. I think Mighty Miner and Golden Knight are both better than Queen, if you ask me. I think this is a hard card to start out with, but you know what? I'm going to do it. Queen, excellent. You know why? Because I think, and these cards in the excellent category either definitely need a nerf or could get a nerf. I think Queen is an S tier card just because of the 3-card cycle. Plain and simple. I think if they removed the 3-card cycle, it wouldn't be as good. It'd still be a very good card, but not as good. But because of the 3-card cycle, it's an S tier. Now, that doesn't really apply to all champions. It does, but I don't think they're all going to end up in S tier. Anyway, archers. Let's get that out of the way real quick, too. S tier. Used in like 35% of decks. Disgusting. I don't know if you guys saw that picture of the top 10 finishes on ladder last season, what deck they were using. 9 out of 10. Minor. 9 out of 10. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't you worry. But just so you know, I'll pop it up right here, the image of the decks. Anyway, arrows. I think arrows are really good right now just because archers are really good. But having said that, I still think they're really good. They don't need a nerf, but I think they're really good. We're going in A tier. Okay, moving on. Baby Dragon. I think Baby Dragon's a good card, and that's exactly where we're putting it, in good. I don't think it's a great card. I think Phoenix outshines it. I think even, you can make an argument, E-Dragon's doing just as good as Baby Dragon right now, which is surprising, but E-Dragon's really good right now. Regardless, I think Baby Dragon fits in the B tier. Balloon. I don't think Balloon's that bad. I think a lot of people are underestimating how good Balloon is. But Balloon, we're going to put Balloon in, yeah, let's put it in B as well. B with the Baby Dragon, I think that's solid. Bandit, very interesting. Bandit, I think Bandit's even better than Baby Dragon. I'm going to put Bandit in awesome. It's on a lot of decks right now. Really good at applying pressure. I don't think Bandit needs a nerf for sure. There's a lot better cards. That might end up moving down. I'm not sure. But for now, let's keep it in A. We got Bar Barrel. I think Bar Barrel's a pretty solid card. Definitely worse than Log. Definitely worse than Arrows right now. I'm going to put Bar Barrel on a B tier. I think Bar Barrel's just okay, if you ask me. Barb Hut. Barb Hut is trash. Terrible. I think we all agree there, or most of us. Maybe some would argue for D, but I'm putting it in F. It's trash. You just fireball it and it kills the whole thing. I think it's trash. Anyway, Barbs. I think Barbs are not great either. Just so much fireball right now. That's going into the bad tier. I don't think they're terrible, but both Barbs cards, all 3 Barbs cards right here, not the greatest. You know what? Let's do all the Barbs cards. Okay, Battle Ram, I think is also pretty good. I don't think it's great, but it's pretty good. We're going to put that in the B tier. I was saying this in my last tier list video. I usually have, when I do this on stream, I usually have Chad help me out. So if I have any really controversial opinions, they just shoot it out at me. But now you're just getting my authentic opinions, what I think of these cards. So if you disagree with any of these, let me know in the comments below. Bats, not that bad. I don't see a lot of Mother Witch right now because Archers is just so good. So Archers kind of replace Mother Witch in like every deck. Still, Bats I think are pretty good. Bats are going in awesome tier. Yeah, Bats are going in awesome tier. I don't think they use that much right now. I don't really have a reason why, but I still think they're a very good card. And I'm gonna put them in awesome. Maybe people will disagree with that. I don't know. Healer, F. I think we can all agree with that, right? Healer, F. Yep. Okay. Moving on. Bomber. I think Bomber's pretty good. Not Bomber kinda again got replaced by Archers. It's just like I don't know, like it's a good card. It just doesn't have a good place, I don't think. And with all the arrows going around, I think it's just good right now. Bomb Tower, I think, is really good. Debatably the best building. I think Cannon gives it a run for its money, but I'm gonna put Bomb Tower in awesome. Could be argued S, but I'm not gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it in A. Bowler. I think Bowler's gonna be our first C, D, C, D. C, it's hard to tell without any C cards right now, but yeah, I'm gonna put Bowler in C. I think it's okay. It's okay. I think it's average. There we go. Average. Let's see here. Let's see. Cannon Cart. I think Cannon Cart's a pretty good card. I'm gonna put Cannon Cart in good. I don't think it's amazing. In Mega Draft, Cannon Cart's I think like the best card to choose. One of the best cards in Mega Draft, that is. Hopefully they come out with a Mega Draft ladder one day. That's my hopes and dreams. But until then, I think Cannon Cart is just a good card, just a good all-around card. Not overpowered, but pretty solid. It could be an awesome, but I'm gonna put it in B. Cannon. I think it goes in S. I think it goes in S. I'm not gonna lie. I think Cannon's the best building right now. Bomb Tower, like I said, gives it a run for its money, but I think Cannon is the best building. I can't really think of one that's better. Not Inferno Tower, definitely not. Yeah, it's gotta be Cannon is the best building, and Cannon has to go in S, I think. Maybe Bomb Tower as well. Did they both move down? I feel like these two have to be next to each other. You know what? Let's put it in awesome. Let's put it in awesome because there's so many cards that are just insanely good. Let's put it in awesome for now. Maybe I'll change my mind, but for now it's an awesome. Clone, trash, good. Good, it's trash. That's a good one. That's a good one that it's absolute garbage, especially with all the poison going around right now. But yeah, trash. Anyway, Dark Prince. I think Dark Prince is pretty good. Not great, not in the awesome category. Pretty good. Worse than Bandit. I think that's a good spot for it. Dark Goblin, I think is an awesome. I think Dark Goblin's really good. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's like, we're just with Bats. It's in that Bats, Dark Goblin, Princess category. Definitely not an excellent, definitely not Archers, but still very good. Anyway, let's go with, like, I don't know, there's not a lot of situations where I would want Dark Goblin over Archers. Not a lot. You could split Archers. Archers don't die to log. Archers shoot just as fast as Dark Goblin. Do they do more damage? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. If they do, then there's literally no point to use Dark Goblin. So it's just being overshined right now from Archers that are going to be so OP. But I think Archers, over any card I'm going to list, Archers are the ones that's going to get nerfed. Because Archers are a common card, and they're not as profitable. Anyway, let's go with Earthquake. Earthquake, I think, is pretty good. Not amazing. Worse than Arrows. I'm going to put Earthquake in the good category. Could be wrong. Could be right. Don't care. It's in the good category. E-Dragon. I also think it's in the good category. Like I said, it kind of contends with the Baby Dragon, but I don't think it's good enough to move up for sure. No, I think that's the best it's going to go in the good category. E-Giant, I think, is really good right now. I don't think E-Giant needs a nerf. I think the Golden Knight needs a nerf because E-Giant without Golden Knight isn't that great. But I'm going to put E-Giant in the awesome tier for sure. E-Spirit also in the awesome tier. I think E-Spirit's pretty good. It's unfortunate it gets that activation. You know how it is. But E-Spirit, pretty good. Not the best Spirit, though. We will get to that. E-Wiz, trash. No, E-Wiz is... Ewiz, if I'm gonna be totally objective, I'm gonna put Ewiz in good. I think it's okay, right around that E-Dragon category. E-Barbs. Where'd you go? Where'd the E-Barbs go? Oh, good. E-Barbs. E-Barbs are okay. They're not great. I'm gonna put them in average. Yeah, I think that's fair. They're not as good as these cards, I don't think. This could go down. I'm moving that down. Battle Ram's going down. I don't know why I put it up there. That's too high. Definitely too high. I definitely regret that. So, anyway, Elixir Pump. I think Pump's just such a dumb card. I really wish they would just get rid of Pump. I could put it in awesome. I could put it in excellent. It's a dumb card. Like, if you don't have a big spell, even if you do have a big spell, it's just free elixir. It's a dumb card. Alright, I'll put it in awesome. I'll try to be objective. I'll put it in awesome. But I want it in excellent, just so you know. E-Golem, trash, rightfully so. Thankfully so. Executioner, I'm going to put in average. I think it's better than the Bowler, but I don't think it's good enough to move up to good. But I do think it's pretty solid. Fireball, definitely in the excellent category. Fireball, it's just so good. I mean, I don't think I need a lot of an explanation there. I mean, arrows, honestly, in this meta might be just as good as Fireball, just because there's so many archers, but that's the archer's fault, not arrow's fault. Firecracker, I'm gonna have to go with awesome. No, I'm gonna go Firecracker and good. I think Firecracker's good right now. I don't think it's amazing. Did get that big buff, but I thought it would be much higher. But boy, was I wrong. It's not. It's still just. Oh, it's okay. It's in the good category. I wouldn't put it any lower or higher than that. Fire Spirit, I think Fire Spirit is also good. It's just overshined by the other spirits. I could be wrong about that placement, but that's where I'm going to put it, just based off the other spirits that we will be getting to. Fisherman, I think, is an awesome card. I think Fisherman's a really good card. This one's biased. I'm trying not to be, but I love Fisherman. Might be biased too high, might be biased too low. I don't know. You guys are going to judge and let me know in the comments below. But Fisherman, I'm going to put it in awesome. I love the Fisherman. Love the Fisherman. Definitely don't think it needs a nerf, but it's a very good card. Similar to a lot of these cards. Like E-Spirit doesn't need a nerf. Bats don't need a nerf, but whatever. Fly Machine's a great card, dude. It's a great card. I'm putting it in B. It's a slept-on card. I've been using a lot of Pigs Recruits, as you saw in that video 2 days ago. If you haven't, you should go check it out. And the Fly Machine just gets so much value. Anyway, we're going with Freeze here. Freeze, I think, is a pretty bad card. I don't think it's as bad as Cologne, but it's a pretty bad card. It could be in trash, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put it in bad. Not great. Not terrible. Furnace, I think, is better than Bar Putt, but still pretty bad, just because you could... Honestly, if you Fireball a Furnace, it still gets more value than if you Fireball the Bar Putt, which is like a way better trade to Fireball the Furnace, and it gets more value. So it's definitely better than the Bar Putt. I'm going to put it in the bad category, not the trash category. Giant, I think, is pretty solid right now. I'm going to put it in B. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I think Giant's pretty solid. Worse than E-Giant, pretty solid. Giant Skelly, again, pretty good. Not amazing, not in the awesome, but pretty good. Goblin Hut, Goblin Hut is going right next to Furnace. I think it's pretty okay, average. I mean, bad, not average. That's what I meant. Anyway, what is this called? Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel's gotta go. Goblin Barrel's gotta go. Logbait didn't have a great season this season. I think that's because the Rocket was nerfed. I think Goblin Barrel's still pretty decent of a card. Just because Goblins are so good right now. I'm gonna put Goblins Barrel in B tier. Yeah. Yep, yes I am. I think it's better than Battle Ram for sure. Yep, B tier. I think that's a fair placement. Cage, I think, is a slept-on card. Maybe it's just because it's good against Royal Giant, but it's certainly worse than the Bomb Tower. I don't have a building in this category yet. We're going to put it in B. I think it's a solid card, not great, not terrible. I'm going to put Drill also in B. I think it's okay. It's outshined by the Miner right now because the Miner, you will see soon, is disgusting. We'll get to that. Goblin Gang's got to be C. Pretty okay. Not amazing, okay. But Goblins, on the other hand, rightness, yes. Yeah, I think Goblins need a nerf. I think a lot of people think Goblins need a nerf. As you saw earlier in that top 10 ladder decks, Goblins were in several of them. That just might be because that's in that type of deck, but I think Goblins are just really good. They're just better than Skeletons right now, and Skeletons are really good. So, Goblins, I'm putting in S tier. Like you saw that Royal Giant deck I was playing in my last video and three videos ago. I was playing that RGSK Skarmy deck. A lot of people were playing that with Goblins because Goblins are just so good right now. I didn't. I preferred the Skarmy version, but a lot of people did try the Goblins version. So if you want to try that out, make sure you go for it. Anyway, Goblin Giant, we're going B tier as well. I think Goblin Giant, it made a comeback. It's not that bad. After that buff it received, it's pretty good. It really shoots fast. The Spirit Goblins, they do a lot of damage if they get on your tower. Very similar. It's like a worse E-Giant, if you ask me. Anyway, put it in B tier. Golden Knight. Woo! Without thought, going right into S. Golden Knight is gross. I said this before. They came out with an announcement when they changed how the Golden Knight works, and Golden Knight now they said it's more predictable, and I 100% agree. It is more predictable. You can now predict that it'll always get to your tower. So I think Golden Knight is fairly ridiculous. I think all they got to do is NATO it even close to your tower, whatever you put down. There's no way you can block it because it prefers going straight to your tower. So anything in the direction of your tower, it's going to go that way. So before, you used to be able to distract it, put Skellies high, and then it would go across the Skellies, and then it wouldn't go to your tower. But now, it'll go up, hit one Skelly, come back down, and go towards your tower. Making it S tier. Moving on, Golem. I think Golem's pretty good, too, dude. Golem's in the B tier as well. Worse than E-Giant. Not as good as E-Giant, but I'm putting it in the B tier. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. We're going to put Graveyard also in the B. This is tough because Graveyard's pretty bad in this meta. But does that mean Graveyard's pretty bad? It's only pretty bad because every person that exists is using Minor Poison, which is impossible to win with Graveyard. Regardless, don't care. I mean, I put Goblin Barrel in B, so I'm putting Graveyard in B. Both are bad this season. Anyway, Guards. Guards, average. Especially right now with all the arrows going around. Average. Yeah. I think that's fair. Heal Spirit, pretty bad. I'm putting Heal Spirit all the way in D. I don't even think it deserves C, to be honest. I think it's pretty bad. The other spirits are almost always a better option. Not always, but almost always. Hog Rider is a pretty good card. It's going in awesome. I would not say Hog Rider needs a nerf, but it's definitely a really good card. Really good in the meta. Really solid card. Better than all of these win conditions for sure. And yeah, I'm going to put it in the awesome tier. Hunter's a pretty solid card. It's got to go in the B tier, I think. I think that's a fair assessment. The B tier is getting a little big. It's getting a little ridiculous. But it is what it is. Ice Golem, one of the most slept on cards in the game. Show Ice Golem some love, but Ice Golem's going in C tier. It's just not used that much. It's not. There's so much better options, dude. Like, who wouldn't use a Mighty Miner over an Ice Golem? Shout out 2.6 players. Anyway, speaking of 2.6 players, Ice Spirit, right in S. I think Ice Spirit needs a nerf. To be honest with you, I think Ice Spirit's too good. I think Ice Spirit, the Ice Bear could jump on whatever card. You can go take a nap, go for a walk, you know what I'm saying? Go feed your grandma, come back, and your card's still frozen. It's frozen for 3 days straight, and I think it freezes much too long. So I think it needs a nerf. I'm putting it in the excellent category. Ice Wizard, pretty terrible. Good, I hate Ice Wizard. Ice Wizard, put an Ice Wizard in average. I don't think it could definitely be in bad. It could definitely be in bad, but I don't want to put it in bad. I think barbs are worse. Maybe? Okay, I'm being biased. Put in the D. That's fine. That's fine. No, back to C. Screw you, Ice Wizard. Anyway, Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon. We're going good. Awesome, for sure. It's better than Baby Dragon and E-Dragon, for sure. It's got to go in awesome. I have too many goods anyway. Put it in awesome. Anyway, we're going Inferno Tower. Am I being biased if I put that in awesome? Am I being biased if I put Inferno Tower in awesome? Yes. Let's put it in good. Good enough. Okay, it definitely, listen, if this was me trying to be biased, you know, this is an S, but you know what? We'll put it in B. That's fine. Knight, I think Knight, after a little buff, showed it a little love, still okay. It's just not as good as Mighty Miner or Golden Knight. You should much rather use those cards. You get the faster cycle, whatever it is. It goes in good. I think, yeah, it's on par with these cards for sure. Lava Hound, pretty bad. One of the worst win conditions right now. It could be in bad. Yeah, it's going in bad. I think it... Yeah... Average. Don't care. Average. I don't think it should be that close to Eagle. Eagle's pretty bad. Alright, moving on. Lightning. I think Lightning's pretty gross. Awesome card. Lightning... It wasn't the best this season, but I still think it's really good. And if they nerf poison, which we'll get to because there's so much minor poison, I think next is Lightning. They're gonna it's just this constant cycle. Nerf Rocket, nerf all the other spells. Nerf Rocket, nerf all the other spells. Spells should just do very, very little damage to the tower, I think. Or nothing. Anyway, Log, going in the good tier. I got some of you there. Some of you were freaking out. Alright, fine. Goes in excellent. I mean, it's used in like... I think I saw a stat, it was in 89 of the top 200 decks or something like that. Something like that. In the 80s. Really good. Used in every deck, so... Lumberjack, pretty gross, but it's still going to be. It's better than E-Barbs. Yeah, right on par with Knight, I would say. Yeah, that's fair. Magic Archer, I think, is pretty gross. Yeah, I'm putting Magic Archer in awesome. I think it's a really good card. I could be totally wrong, but I think it's a really good card. I think it's better than Firecracker, to be honest with you. It's used in more decks than Firecracker, and it just gets so much more damage on the tower than Firecracker. Yep, putting it in awesome. Mega Knight, pretty cheeks. Good, okay, average, alright. It's okay. No, it's worse than that. Yes, no. Yeah, I gotta put it above Lava Hound, I have to. Okay, Mega Minion is buns. 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 Sesame seed buns. And I'll tell you why. Phoenix. Why would you use Mega Minion if you got Phoenix in the game? Until Phoenix is balanced, 5 nerfs later, still not balanced, then maybe Mega Minion will go up. But as of right now, there's just no point to use Mega Minion. There's no point. It's just okay. It's a worse Phoenix. That's what it is. Mighty Miner right up here. Yep. I think the Golden Knight's better than the Mighty Miner, but the Mighty Miner is definitely the second best champion. Deserves to be in S tier more than Queen for sure. I definitely wouldn't be upset if the Mighty Miner gets a nerf. But I bet it won't. Anyway, Miner. Woo! Woo! That might go in the Zappiest tier. Miner might be going in the Zappiest tier. Yep. I hate Miner. I could write a book on how much I hate Miner. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Miner's just, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. It's been here too long. I'm sick of this. We need that card out of my face. Okay? You saw the top decks. You saw the top decks. Top 10. 9 of the decks got Miner. I bet you they still don't nerf it. If they don't nerf it, if 9 of the top 10 decks have Miner in it, I don't know what other information they need to nerf this card. Anyway, let's do Poison right now, because I want to talk about this. Poison, also an S tier. But let me say something. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is exactly how they sound. Oh, it's Poison. It's not Miner, that's the problem. Weird. Because what happened was, it was Rocket that was the problem, right? And then they nerfed Rocket, and now it's Poison that's the problem. Now next season, you don't think it's just going to be replaced with another spell if they only nerf Poison? And Miner's still... What's the difference? Just put a Fireball in or something. Put Earthquake in. It doesn't matter. The Poison doesn't actually do anything. It just damages the tower. And then you just throw it on defense. Kill everything that's counter pushing after you put it on the Miner. And it got a free 700 damage. Even though you defended it. Sorry for my rant. Nerf Miner Poison, please. Please. Minion Horde. Pretty bad. Yeah. I think it's average. I think it's better than Barbs. For sure. After that big buff they got, I don't think they're that bad. They kill things so fast. Same with the minions. Pretty good. Notice, significantly worse than the bats, but not bad. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s going in the average with the E-bar. It's just as good, not great. Okay. Mirror Trash. If you disagree, you're wrong. It's terrible. Go ahead and use it. Or name one person that uses it. Mortar. I'm thinking average. It could be bad. It definitely could be bad if I didn't have a brain. It's going right up in this. Yup. Yeah, it is. Get Mortar out of my face. I was saying Cannon and Bomb Tower were the best buildings. Screw that. Completely forgot about Mortar. Mortar's the best building. Get that card out of my face. These 3. No, these 4. The triple threat. Look at this. This is a deck right here. This is a deck. Or you could take this out and put this in. And that's a deck. Right there. Disgusting. And this. Hold on. Boom. Right here. Deck. That's a deck right there. And they wonder why this is 9 of the 10 decks in the top 10. Well, not this exact deck, but pretty much the same thing. It's gotta go. Get it out of my face. All of these cards. I want everyone that used this deck to suffer. I don't want any of these cards to be good. Honestly, Archers are probably the best one because they're obviously OP. And I think they'll definitely be nerfed. But I would much rather any of these get nerfed. Maybe not Ice Spirit. I don't really care. Goblins are good, but... Or Log. You can leave Log out. Sure, go for it. But this... Oh! Out of my face. And this. I hate the Golden Knight. Anyway, there's my rant. About Minor Poison. That's it. Mother Witch... Good. It's good. It's okay. Better than these. Must... Also good. Not great. Worse than these. For sure. Yep. Good. Night Witch, pretty average. It's okay. It's okay. Better than these. It's okay. Pekka. Pekka going up. Been good. 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 I think it's better than E-Barbs. I think it's better than Mini Pekka. I think it's better than Bowler. I think it's better than Lava. It's going to good. Prince. Also going to good. Pretty good. Same with, it's good with Mega Knight. It's okay. It's good with Goblin Giant. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's with it's like a niche, more niche card. Pretty good. Not great. Is it the same tier as Dark Prince? Yeah. The Dark Prince is upper B. Prince lower B. Princess. Also B. Also B. Also B. Also B. It's okay. It's okay. It's not great. It's okay. It's okay. Rage. Rage. Pretty good. Pretty good. Rage is a pretty good card. I think Rage is, like, besides Log, the best 2 elixir card for sure. Going in on. It can go good. It can go good. It can go good. It'll go good. It'll go good. That's fine. It's pretty good, though. It's pretty good. Ram Rider. Going in average. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Ram Rider, I mean, it's used, you know, it's used in like bridge spam decks with Ice Golem. It could also be with Mega Knight, but it's not. It's like the Battle Ram. It's just okay. Rascals, also okay. It just Rascals, they just don't get enough value for 5 elixir. I mean, they keep on buffing Rascals and they keep being cheeks. It's just 5 elixir, so much to commit on something that could be logged. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, Rocket. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Happily. Happily pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's going in bad, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy. Let's go! Okay. Delivery's pretty good. I think Delivery is such a slept-on card, dude. I think Delivery is such a slept-on card. Ghost, going up and awesome. Ghost is used in a lot of decks. You got Bridge Spam, you got Royal Giant, you got 3 Musks. Like, a lot of decks. Ghost is pretty good, and I honestly think it's better than Bandit. I think it's a really good card, really diverse. Doesn't need a nerf, but really good. Speaking of doesn't need a nerf, get out of my face with the Royal Giant needs a nerf. Yeah, I don't want, it's a matter of fact, that's what you got to comment in the comments if you stayed to this point in the video. Comment, Royal Giant doesn't need a nerf, stop asking me. Royal Giant doesn't need a nerf, stop asking. That's what should be in the comments, okay? I think Royal Giant's pretty good. It's definitely one of the better win conditions right now, as you can see. It's not as good as E-Giant and Golden Knight, for sure. It's not as good as Mind or Poison. It's not as good as not as good as Hog Rider. It's not as good as Mortar. And it's better than all these. So it's definitely good. But it's not as good as the... Oh my god, I thought I lost the whole thing. I don't know what just happened. But, anyway, Pigs. Pigs are pretty good as well. Pigs are going in awesome. Pigs are pretty good. They're in Recruits pretty good. They're in that Pig Cycle deck I've seen a couple times this season. This one could be overshot. Definitely could be overshot. I just think it's a good card. I think it's better. Pigs I've seen more than Golem. I've seen people with Pigs have more success than Golem. Goblin Giant, I've seen people have more success than Giant. Graveyard for sure this season. Mega Knight for sure this season. Balloon for sure. I think Pigs are better than... Yeah, I think it's right next to Hog Rider. Pretty solid card. Okay, let's go with Recruits. Recruits also pretty good. I don't think Recruits are an awesome, though. This season, they're pretty good. I'm going to put them in the good category. They definitely could be argued to go to awesome for this season. But, argue with me in the comments below. What did I get wrong? Scar me! Scar me! Average. It's okay. It's, like, only used with SK, really. Or Giant Graveyard, or, like, not used a lot. Yeah, I don't think it deserves good. I think it's just okay. For sure. Anyway, moving on. Skelly Barrel, bad. So bad. It's trash. I'm not even gonna put it in bad. It's trash. It's trash. I mean, it's barely usable. Skelly Dragons. Skelly Dragons gotta go. We're gonna put it in an S tier. No, we're putting it in bad. Pretty bad. They could be even trash, but I'm not doing that. No, they're not worse than Mega Minion. Yeah, I'm putting them in bad. Not great. SK, this is an interesting one because I think SK, now this is not me trying to be biased, okay? I also use Monk. I think SK is an awesome. I don't think it's excellent. I really don't. SK decks don't really abuse 3-card cycle. Like, they do have 3-card cycle in it, but it's not like you're going against a SK cycle deck. You don't go against SK cycle decks. Also, it's just, especially with all the poison right now, it's not that. I don't think it's an S tier. I really don't. I think it's. I don't. I'm putting it in awesome. I think it's the only one that isn't awesome because I think Monk. Oh, now I'm really gonna look biased if I put Monk in awesome. Now I'm really trying here, guys. But I'm using my brain, or I'm trying, whatever I got in there. Monk is good and bad. It's so good and it's so bad. Monk, you could go against 2.6 with Monk and win without doing anything. But then again, it's also so... Okay, fine, I'll put it in S. Fine! Okay, that's just to stop all the hate I'm already getting. I'm already getting messages right now. Why'd you put Monk in A? Leave me alone. I'm putting it in A. Okay, we'll come back to that. I don't know. Skellies. S. Yeah. I think Skellies are gross. They're worse than Goblins. But I still think they're S. They're not going to nerf them. That's just what I think. I think cycle decks are just too good right now with the 3-card cycle. I think it's inarguable. Snowball, worse than the Rage, going in average. Pretty not great. Same with the Zap. Average, not as good as Rage, and Rage is not as good as Log, for sure. Okay. Sparky, I don't think it's that bad. Sparky could go in average. For sure, Sparky can go in average. For sure it can. Let's go with Spear Goblins. That's very interesting. I think Spear Goblins... it's average. They're average. Yeah, they're average. I don't really see Spear Goblins that much. Like, why would you use... Like, I don't know. Goblins are so much better. Archers are so much better. There's no real reason to use Spear Goblins. Tesla's gonna go lower than Cannon Bomb Tower. Yeah, it's going in good. It's not gonna go down to average. Will it? It might. It will. Fine. I'll give it to you, Expo players. They're going crazy. I knew it was average. It should be in bad. It should be in trash. I'd rather use Barb Hunt over Tesla. That's what they're thinking right now. Anyway, 3 musts. Not that bad. 3 musts, pretty good in this meta. Going good. It's going good. Better than Lava Hound, this meta. It was. I was rarely going against Lava Hound. A lot of 3 musts, though. It's because of the Golden Knight. I know. But regardless, pretty good. Tombstone. I think Tombstone needs a nerf, to be honest with you. I think Tombstone is so gross. I think it's so gross. I don't think it was as good this season because not a lot of Graveyard, not a lot of SK, not a lot of Poison. Regardless, putting it in excellent. I think it's a Am I putting in excellent? Am I really? Think about this for a second. Think. Yes, I am. Yes, I am going right up in excellent, and so is Tornado. So is Tornado. I don't think I'm that biased on Tornado. Like, Tornado isn't even really that good against Royal Giant. I might be biased for number 1 because I hate it. So let's get that out of the way. Hate is certainly there. Number 2. If people can argue Fisherman needs a nerf, then I can argue Tornado needs a nerf. Because Tornado is inarguably better than Fisherman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you disagree. But that's fine. Because you're wrong. Tornado hits air. Does direct damage. It's the size of Pluto. I don't know. Fisherman, like, you could stop Hog Rider with no hits. Fisherman's got to get hit every time. It's better than Fisherman. It's better than Fisherman, and it's an S tier. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. Valk. It's okay. I think Valk's good. I don't think it's great. Definitely better than these cards. It's okay. Wall Breakers. Pretty good! I wonder why! Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, they're awesome. They're pretty good. Honestly, Wall Breakers are good. They're not awesome. I think Miner's the problem. Wall Breakers rarely connect. I'm going with good. I don't think Wall Breakers are close to getting a nerf. It's not Wall Breakers' fault. It's Miner's fault. Come on. Witch is going in average. I don't think Witch is bad. Wizard is trash. But Witch I think could definitely be argued that it's bad. I just don't think it's as bad as Skelly Dragons and Mega Minion. I think it could be used in more decks. I don't think it's awful. Don't think it's great, and it's very annoying. Expo. Ooh, this is gonna make the people mad going right in S tier. Screw it. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not. Right in, no. Okay. It's going probably in good. Yeah, it is. I think it's in the, yeah. I think that's fair. There's no way you can argue that every one of these win conditions is better than Expo. I don't think. Giants better than Expo? No. Graveyard's terrible this season. Balloons better than Expo? No. Expo's going to good. Don't care what you say. Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix is the last card. Phoenix. Last but certainly not least, 5 nerfs later, still needs to be nerfed. Still to this day. Phoenix is just too damn good. It's too good. They keep nerfing the second phase of the Phoenix. When are they going to realize that's not the problem? When are they going to realize that it's the first phase? If it's on your side, it's unlimited value. Unlimited. They go Miner on your tower, poison whatever you put down, then you go in with the Royal Giant, they put Phoenix down, they put a bomb tower down. I don't care if you got 3 Royal Giants, that bomb tower and that Phoenix and a tornado is taking out everything. Ridiculous. Nerf Phoenix. That's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tier list. Hold on, let me zoom out, give you guys the whole picture. That is the tier list right there. Let me know if you guys disagree or agree with the entire thing, because you know how right it is in the comments below. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed these tier list videos, maybe I'll do another one once the balance changes drop, or probably the season after this one. But anyway, guys, you already know the deal. Look, rocking the merch. My name is Officer Ramses, and I'm out of here. Peace out, guys. Peace.